Hi Scorpio, welcome back to my channel. This is Krista and I'm doing your September 2019 general forecast. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. And this is for the whole month of September. We just had the cute Knight of Cups jump out. Someone might have a message of love for you, or someone's being very sweet with you, or you might be very sweet with them. We'll see if it shows up in your reading today. So I'm really excited to share with you that I've been uploading free daily tarot readings. Now, these are for everybody. They're not sign dependent. It's just energies that come through the cards, and I find that they're really helpful. So if you want to get daily tarot readings from me, you can follow me on Instagram. That's Radical Angel 33. So at Radical Angel 33 on Instagram, or you can follow me on Twitter and Facebook. Just look up Radical Angel and you'll find me there as well. I'm also going to be doing moon phases and so forth. And I find the readings have been really helpful and powerful. So hopefully you enjoy your daily free readings. This is for the month. This is basically going to look at some really key specific things for you this month. Scorpio, we're looking at our past, present, future, and an advice card. As always, we will get some cards from under the deck for general energy for the month in relation to the spread. And then what's unique about your monthly reading on YouTube is that we get the oracle cards for additional messages. So what does Scorpio need to know for September? Ooh, we just had some gorgeous healing energy jump right around in that deck. That star card just turned around. Something's turning in your direction. Healing is occurring. Beautiful. Could be emotional healing. We did have that really that nice Knight of Cups jump out there as well. Scorpio need to know what's in store for Scorpio September 2019. Scorpio 2019 in September. Whoa-y. Put these guys back in the deck because they just went flippy floppy. What does Scorpio need to know? What is ahead? Wow, they just want to come out. Maybe I'm going to stop shuffling here. Messages for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising for September. All right, folks, let's get your cards out. So far, it's been a very interesting month for everybody. Everyone has extremely unique readings and messages for their signs. So very, very cool. Look, here she is again. There's your advice card. Listen, could be a really gorgeous month for healing for you. I gotta get that other ace. My dear, my dear, my dear, my dear. Hold on, this is significant. Bear with me here. We have 3 aces. We have 3 aces, and I have to find out what that means. Success and wealth. Wow, can I be a Scorpio? Success and wealth, Scorpio. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 aces. I mean, come on. Even if you were at a casino, this would like win the house. So first of all, some really glorious energy here. Anytime we're looking at aces, and we have the aces of all the suits minus the cups, of course, which is a water sign. It's your energy. So you already have that. You have a full heart. You know what that feels like. You probably need these extra energies or input at this time. So I'm really pleased to see these aces here for you. Ace of Air, a brand new idea, right? This is something that you're just... this is something that you're moving out of. This is the recent past, right? So a brand new idea, a spark of interest, wisdom, but something new, taking a chance on a new idea or having a new thought process here, new action, right? Taking action here toward a new endeavor. Very, very bold, passionate action. Love to see the Ace of Wands there. And then this glorious Ace of Pentacles is actually, I gotta show you up close because the artwork in the whole deck is quite stunning, but there's just something about the Ace of Pentacles in this deck with that huge stag on that cliff with like little leaves still in his antlers. Like That is majestic. So there is a specific majesty here that belongs to you this month, Scorpio. And I really feel confident in saying that you deserve this. You deserve to be in this position here where you have a passionate new beginning, a solid new beginning, right? And then it's all on the back of a brand new idea or thought process. This is really powerful stuff. And then, of course, it's matched with the really gentle but slow moving, but also practical and reliable Knight of Pentacles here. Something could feel like it's taking a long time, but it's just the process that needs to take. Just go with it. Go with the flow. You are sincerely supported by so much beautiful, new, and generous universal support here. And it's a new and exciting time for you, essentially, is what I'm seeing in the month of September for you. It's time to just let go of the past. Something you're moving out of is a new idea or even a new direction. I would say, just because this is your past and it's an ace, I'm going to say that you're going to develop this new idea or this new direction. And this is, again, so beautiful because it's built to last. Like, what you're doing with it is set in stone. It's built to last. And it's also very passionate and exciting, and it gets you warm, and it gets you fired up. Like, the Ace of Wands is extremely fun and passionate energy. Scorpio, if this is a love affair or a romance interest of yours, this could be like the first date, okay? This is how exciting that is. Here in the present, we have a lot of options. You have a lot of stuff that appeals to your heart. And you could, I'm going to suggest, at least for the month, which is a really nice chunk of time, Scorpio, I would suggest, at least for the month, you are going to be able to pick and choose what it is that you really want. This is what makes your heart sing. And you have a lot of options. Look at how she's looking around. She gets everything, fills her fancy. It suits her. It's appropriate for her. But maybe she has to choose 5 of the 7, or maybe she has to choose 1 or 2 out of all of them. Or maybe you have to choose 1 right now, and then you get to move forward. So maybe this is what the idea has to do with, what fills your heart the most right now, and then move in that direction. It's suggesting here with the future that you might be choosing 2, or whatever you're choosing here that suits you, that fills your heart, has to be weighed against something that's already underway or ongoing, or maybe moving away from you. So there might be a small balancing act at this time, maybe juggling something, but you know what? You've got it, okay? You've got it on lock. There's really nothing to worry about here. It's a really solid situation, and I sincerely see you picking and choosing something that's going to suit you. Even if it is 2 things at once or 2 directions, you're going to be able to manage it. Something is going to be healed here. Phenomenal energy with the Star card. It is ruled by Aquarius. Aquarius is ruled by the 11th house. So we are looking at terms and issues revolving around friendships, social groups, volunteerism. We're looking at, I would even throw in at this stage, now that we're in the age of Aquarius, I would throw in things like conspiracy theories. I would throw in things like investigative journalism. Okay, we're really trying to find solutions, healing solutions to, say, being sad, to a type of madness, to not being able to make a decision. Like, this is a solutions-oriented card, but it's so gentle. Another thing that the 11th house does rule are, groups. Right? Groups of people, and mind think and group think. The age of Aquarius is a fixed energy age. Believe it or not, I know it has a lot of like the wow factor, and like it's very electric, and there's something eccentric about the 11th house, or even Aquarius as a sign or an energy. But believe it or not, what I'm finding more and more over the years, and just looking at how Aquarius plays out in the real world, there is such a sense of conservation here as well. And I think it's part of its wisdom. I think that Aquarius, however future-minded, has to assess and make room for convention, right? You have to have convention in order to break the rules. So this is a really interesting card to have. Essentially what it's saying here, though, and in a healing position as an advice or a future energy is, look, you can heal yourself, or you're definitely being shown the way to be given healing prowess at this time. I'm extremely excited for you because that is really welcome news. I know, Scorpio, it has not been easy for your sign, your sun, moon, rising, for the longest time here. So maybe you finally found your own. Maybe you accept things the way they are, and you're just like willing to make new changes or new commitments or new strides into something that really excites you. And like I said, I think it has the potential here to be built to last. We had 2 jump out of the wisdom of the oracle. We had fork in the road. Yeah, new direction. No kidding. You know, here with the 7 of cups, it's almost like you do have a lot of options. At least, you know, I'm just using the card number, of course, 7. I do think that you have at least 7 options or 7 things or principles or ideas that you can choose from. You know, again, don't stress out about it. You know, use your feelers, your spidey senses, you know, go in the direction that's going to take, it's a little bit slow. Anything that sort of happens too fast right now, I'd be a little bit maybe suspicious of. Like, just maybe take your time, sleep on something. If someone requires or demands an answer from you, say right away. I think a really nice attitude to take, for example, is to say, you know what, let me sleep on it, that type of thing. And that'll give you some room to step back from it. And it also allows for the other person to not be so demanding. So it's twofold. It's actually going to help both of you. And this can be a personal or professional environment. Then exchanging gifts is really pretty too. It means, you know, what you give, you get back. I think there's a real equilibrium here. I think that you are capable of giving more than you are given as a water sign. And that can, depending on, you know, accompanying signs or influences, it could be that someone could be trying to take advantage of you. I don't see you letting them do that. So in other words, don't let someone take advantage of you, and certainly don't take advantage of somebody else or their good nature. Look at this. Here we have giveaway. We have the turkey. We have giveaway. I do think a big part of this is just giving up the power to giving up control over having to do everything at once or having to have everything at once, right? Remember with the Knight of Pentacles here, this is a slow moving. It could even be what some people consider boring. There could be like a sense of, this is all exciting. All the aces are like, ooh. And then there's this sense of, oh God, like this could create drudgery. It could take a lot of time. I don't know if I can do this. You know, giveaway is really saying, you know, give up the need for overt control. We're going to try to let some things just happen because we're going to feel them out. We're going to feel our way, right? And lots of potential, lots of options. Don't turn away from options at this time. Just, you know, kind of, and be excited with anything that feels new, a new life, a new home, new job, new potential. Definitely something having to do around a new idea, thought process, or I would even say communication or study with the Ace of Swords here. But I mean, like, I did look up the three aces there, and it was success. Geez, I forget what it said already. Anyway, something about success. And that's powerful stuff. I love duplicates of cards there. So stay true to yourself. Stay on top of the game. Don't make any excuses. And yeah, keep balance. Keep balance. Right? You don't want to, and here with exchanging gifts talks about balance as well. So, you know, nobody gets something for nothing. There's always a price. It's just, and maybe that's what this heart space sort of decision making or options is going to help you discover about yourself, at least by the end of the month, is what is the price that I'm willing to pay? What am I willing to do to, you know, XYZ, right? And is that price too high, or do I have it in me, or am I willing to do what it takes? You know, that type of thing. I think there's a lot of like personal growth. This of course could be relational and business and all sorts of other things, as it is a general reading, but strictly as a personal reading, this is you and your own personal development, right? And here we have a honeymoon card. The Romance Angels talks about relationships, but it can also indicate children or creative projects. So enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I feel confident here that you're able to walk away from something and appreciate it under the healing banner, like under the banner of healing and growth and potential, and maybe even like large ass thinking, like, big time thinking, universal thinking, right? Under the auspices of the healing 11th house ruled Aquarius star card. So make sure you're not giving yourself away, but there is a price to pay even for peace. So, beware of what that is, decide what that is, and choose accordingly. Keep balanced and centered at this time. And if you do take a holiday or some type of vacation, or if you just take a little mental or emotional break from something, make sure you enjoy it. So Scorpio, that is your reading. Make sure you follow me on all my socials. That will, all the links are going to be in the description for this video below. Until we meet in the next video, take excellent care. Bye for now.